wasn't actually, I was trying to see what was off to the side, but you know what? It's fine. What's going on? Don't know. The interface has been bugging out all morning. Now it's filled with static and... This is a Team Zen transmission. Please stand by. Citizens and people of Terajuma Island. This is a message from the elites of Team Zen. Listen well. We have arrived on Terajuma and we have built a stronghold on Valor Mountain. This was accomplished within just a few hours. 30 days from this transmission, we plan on seizing the entire island in the name of Team Zen. This will result in the total destruction of Terajuma Island. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Rejuvenation Nuzlocke. In the previous episode was actually the start of the next chapter, and it was after we had beaten Valerie, I believe. And please forgive me if I'm misremembering things, just because the gap between us recording the beginning part of what would have been episode 39, because I think this is 40 now, was done like 2 weeks ago. Well, 2 weeks ago in the time that I'm recording this, so this was actually like way long ago. But besides that point, so I'm trying to remember that part while also remembering what we just did for a majority of the previous episode, and that was going to try and find Nim, because Nim went missing, and she said that her time was up or something like that. And Gira, Zeta, and Professor Jenner returned from the alternate dimension that they were brought to after the various situations that they were involved in earlier on. And after we beat them all in individual battles, like I fought Gira, Melia fought Zeta, Crawley fought Professor Jenner, Giratina came on by and scooped up all of them, and including Nim as well. And Nim's body was like turned to like a statue, made of like stone. And we returned back here, and Valerie told us that something was happening here in the Ranger HQ. So that's what we are currently coming to check out what is going on here. I did off-screen go ahead and teach the Salazzle Venoshock, because it needs a poison-type move in order for it to be able to help kill fairy types, because our Mawile doesn't have Iron Head yet, which I think is stupid that it takes such a long time for it to learn a Steel-type move, but can't control everything, really, but... I was trying to see what was off to the side, but you know what? It's fine. What's going on? Don't know. The interface has been bugging out all morning. Now it's filled with static and... This is a Team Zen transmission. Please stand by. Citizens and people of Terajuma Island. This is a message from the elites of Team Zen. Listen well. We have arrived on Terajuma and we have built a stronghold on Valor Mountain. This was accomplished within just a few hours. 30 days from this transmission, we plan on seizing the entire island in the name of Team Zen. This will result in the total destruction of Terajuma Island. You may be asking yourselves, how do we escape such a fate? There is but one option. We have placed a bounty on these 6 individuals for their transgressions at Black Steeple Castle. So that's Adam, Alita, Saki, Lapras, which that doesn't make sense to me. That looks like me, and Melia is of course a high priority. The highest priority being our original target, Melia. Lowest being Adam, Alita, Saki, Blakery, Valerie, and Razor Plant. Valerie. Oh, Valerie's... Wait, does Valerie have a Lapras? We didn't see her use Lapras. If these 6 individuals are offered to us, then the attack shall be called off. The fate of everyone on Terajuma Island will be secured. However, even with this looming threat, we may understand that this information may not be enough to persuade you. To the group of individuals we mentioned prior, this is a message directly to you. We retrieved what remains of your precious friend Nim. If you do not surrender yourselves to us by the 20th night, not only will Terajuma fall, but Nim will share the same fate as well. What you and the people of Terajuma will do with this information is entirely up to you. We'll be waiting for you on Valor Mountain. Until then, think wisely and tread carefully, because Black Steeple was only the beginning. Transmission over. Oh? Now hold on a second. Why was I a Lapras? Team Zen is going to attack Terajuma Island? The Pokemon Rangers will take care of this. We can't handle something this huge. An official attack by Team Zen? Get real. Quiet. Calm down. Leader Crawley would like to speak. Thank you, Alex. Everyone. Terajuma has now entered a crisis, but not all hope is lost. Team Zen may be on the island, but we will do everything in our power to drive them out. However, as a result of this threat, we will be tightening up security around the island. In addition to this, we will have a curfew for those who are unable to defend themselves. This is for the safety of everyone. More news on the situation will come as we learn more. Thank you. Everyone, please return to your stations. Thank you. Melia, would you please meet me in my office? There's something I would like to discuss with you. Please allow me to join as well. I need to be in on this conversation. Razor Plant should join us as well. Very well. Quickly now. This isn't good. Yeah, tell me about it. What do we do about this? Originally, I was going to speak to Melia as she's a high priority target, but it's important you all hear about this. Somehow, Zeta, Gira, and the Professor were able to get to the top of Valor Mountain. But that's the part that confuses me. That shouldn't be possible at the moment. How come? Because they lacked the relics. Long ago before Terajuma, the land around Valor Mountain was treacherous. When living in the open became too dangerous, the people of Valor would retreat within the mountain for shelter. Day and night they would pray to their god for protection, and one day the mountain answered. 3 relics were presented to the people: the sky, the earth, and ocean relics. Presenting these 3 objects to the mountain would allow entry into it. Because of this, the people revered the mountain as a god. We don't revere the mountain anymore, but we keep the relics around as a tradition for the newer trainers on Kakari. We call this the Terajuma Trial. You cannot enter the Valor Mountain without these relics. And you cannot fly to the summit. Probably not for a normal person, but they have a legendary Pokemon on their side. They could make it happen. I see. Then this is my proposal. Take part in the Terajuma Trial. Collect the 3 relics and fight back. Is what I would like to say. But there are complications with this method as well. Complications? Like what? The ocean relic is currently on Crystalline. We've been having trouble with getting to and from there. Because of Growly speaking. What's going on? What? Okay, sit tight, I'm on my way. Sorry guys, there's a situation I need to handle on Genobi Pass. We can continue this another time, but you should gather your friends and come too. Genobi Pass? It's a small town east of Minori Sea. Razorplan, you defeated Valerie, so you should be able to use this. This seems urgent. We should make our way there now. Do I teach Basculin Surf? I mean, it's not good for him, because he's more of a physical attacker, right? Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be good for him, but how many times have I clicked chip away, right? I don't think... Wait. I haven't clicked bulk up that much with Go-Go, you know? Because the set I always love to run is Horn Leech, Earthquake, Surf, and Leaf Blade with Go-Go's. So the fact that it gets Surf is good for it because it does help with if I run into any sort of fire types. And its special attack is not terrible. So that's actually pretty decent. And it can take advantage of certain terrains, like the water. Which is probably where we're going on, or what we're going on here. So it's head to the east. Do I have to go this way? No. The east of Minori Sea. Okay, we need to take a look at a map. I don't know if we've actually seen this yet. Okay, so there. So that means we have to go north, right? We have to basically go... Actually, no, we just have to go north of, yeah, we have to go here. We took the wrong time to take it a vacation, huh? All this stuff with Team Zen is literally so scary. How many badges do you have now? You managed to have 5 badges. You're really starting to impress me. I already battled you. Nuh-uh, that's a Galarian Corsola. I'm going over there to catch that. Except I don't have a, Eviolite. Because I would show you how dirty Evil Corsola is. It is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. But I am wanting to use this one. Because it's a static encounter, right? Because we see it in the overworld. So that's why it counts. Because we already got a first encounter in this area. And I think anything I try to hit this thing with will kill it. So I'm not really trying to do that. I really don't want to... I really don't want to go in and Leech Seed, because that's just the same thing. Actually, I think Ghost resists Bug. It's risky, right? But I don't think a Felstinger will kill, I don't like that. Definitely don't like that. But it took 3 times on full health, so now, realistically... Oh my god, really? At what point does it not become worth? That's the question we gotta ask ourselves, right? Probably when we run out of potions, because I really do want this thing. How much did that do? 87, so I did about 18. That's about 30. I will die if I don't heal, so it does about the same amount of damage to me. Can't go for Curse again. If it's resisted, and I know this thing's got pretty decent defense. Perfect. And I'm gonna heal up again. Might not seem necessary, but I think this will allow me to get two... It'll allow me to get 2 chances at catching this thing, I think. Actually, probably not. Nah, because if this thing attacks me, there's no reason. I should probably go back and get potions as well. I understand. That's so depressing. Which is ironic, because that's what I was going to name the thing if I caught it, but... I guess I could get another crack at catching it, but I guess I could also do that on my own time if I really... I'm really itching to get it, which I am, because Galarian Corsola is one of my favorite Galarian forms. I haven't really gotten the chance to use Corsola at all, but I know Corsola is good because I've used it in Wi-Fi. And that thing with an Eviolite, if you give it Will-O-Wisp, Strength Sap, and Hex and Nightshade, it's stupid. It is unbelievably stupid how fat that thing is. And give it Curse Body, don't give it Weak Armor. Because when it becomes more and more fragile like that, it's way worse. Okay, I literally said I was going to go get potions. Goldfish memory. It happens so much. Would love better healing items, ain't gonna lie. Wait. No, I think the Moo Moo Milk person is way back in, on the other island. Oh, they don't have potions. That was... interesting. Yeah, from what I played before, they changed the story up a fairly decent amount, I think. But yeah, that sucks that there is no... So we could try catching another Corsola, but I think save that for another time. Scare the fish away, please move to the side. My husband brought me out here while he was on a fishing job. I do love my husband a lot, but really? Yeah, he cares about you, that he brought you along. Look at Mantike, I love it. I love its little derpy face. There's a Munchlax up there. I wonder if that's like a static encounter or not. Be cool if it is. And when a Krabby pinched my foot, look, it's all red and swollen. Ouch, it hurts. North Sea is famous for fishing, but all different types of fish you can find. Okay, and we gotta go to the east, right? I'm just curious to see if there's much up north here. It's already battled. Juricala Cavern. I mean, we can get an encounter here. I don't know if I don't know if I want a water encounter, though, is the thing. What's this over here? Oh, this is for TM? Ooh. That's situational, because I think that only a few Mons can learn Cross Poison, but that's a good fucking TM to have. And seeing as we haven't ran into anything yet, it's telling me that we probably can't encounter anything in this place. There's a waterfall right there, though. So we can come back here if we have rock climb / waterfall. Which now that we have surf, it opens up quite a bit to us, I believe. Although this game does a pretty big job at keeping you, or what it seems like keeping you grounded with sticking to the story stuff. My boat somehow got trapped between the land and now I'm beached. At least I have Corsola with me. Excuse me. Excuse me, Jesus. Shinobi Pass. Okay, so first encounter here. I don't hate Sharpedo. I really don't. The problem is that it's such a glass cannon. Like that's my issue with it. It's a glass cannon. Why would you go for Ice Fang on a fire type? What? Why would you go for Ice Fang when there is a fire type on the field? And I hate that that's the name I give him. But you don't like it? That's too bad. Alright, so I see Corphish around. I'll see grass. Which would have given me I don't know if this would have been better or not. I know he gets Sniper as an ability. I do know that. I just don't know if Binnacle is any good or not. This is bad. If Team Zen is on the island, then that only means trouble. What do they want with Valor Mountain? A lot. Came to Terajuma to get away from the drama of the big city, but now this? Worst part is, we can't even leave. The lighthouses aren't functional, which makes it illegal for ships to leave and arrive in Terajuma. Hey, do you think we could get a refund on our ticket price for this? All packed and ready to go. We're leaving this place until things get back in order. Mommy had to stay behind in Grand Dream City because she had work, but now we're stuck here and we can't go home. I was thinking of bringing Mommy as a souvenir, but I can't leave Shinobi either. Tough Luck Kid is crazy. I'll get you something. Hey, thank you so much. I heard they have stuff to buy on Terajuma Beach, but I never went. Maybe try looking there. I wonder if there's a point where these side quests do have expiration. No, but I got a heart scale as a reward. Have you seen the Noctile statues around Terajuma? There's a legend about them. Would you like to hear about it? Sure. When Avium was first torn apart, Terajuma was nothing more than scattered rubble. The survivor of the calamity rose up and vowed to make the islands his home. With his Noctile, this adventurer cleaned and rescued each island as he visited them. When his work was done on a specific island, he would build a small statue as a mark of his completion. Many of the new natives on the island would revere the statues and view them as a sign of hope. The adventurer went on his final journey to Valor Mountain, sadly never returned. The mark of his death left a peculiar side effect on the statues he had built of his Noctile. The wings, once pridefully held high towards the sky, fell. The glow of green within the statues dissipated, and the face of his Noctile became hidden. Statues that once brought hope to the people of Terajuma now brought a reminder of life's volatility. I don't even know if I know what that word is. I don't even know if I said it correctly, and if I did, that was all just fucking... I'm just that guy. Natives of Terajuma Island believed that one day there would be another within the heart of their beloved adventurer, and that their light would awaken the statues once again. But that day never came. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Let's talk to you. Lighthouses here in Shinobi stopped working a couple weeks back. They're making transport between Shinobi and Kakari very difficult. Terajuma has a Tailor problem, legit. There are too many gosh darn Tailor. The poor Pikipik can't keep up. We're going to be out of 2 cannon. Shinobi Pass is supposed to be a place of celebration, but now it's an outpost for keeping an eye out on Team Zen. Sometimes there's sparkles floating through the wind on Route 6. I hear rare Pokemon can appear on that route when that happens, but I don't know. The starfall weather just happens so rarely. I mean, the starfall was showing when we went down to the beach, just not in the water here. So has it changed? Or is this like storyline weather? Like it's supposed to be like this because... Just because. For Sanji, now this, what are we supposed to do? This is a bike shop. Do we have a bike voucher? Far out, man. Welcome to Louie's Bike Shop. We're only like accepting bike vouchers at the moment as part of like our paid promotion. Doesn't look like you have one, bruh. I don't have a bike voucher. I thought I did at some point. Could be wrong. I am wrong, but I don't know like where I would have thought I would have had one. Crystalline Town was supposed to be where I was staying on vacation. I took a short trip to Shinobi and then I got stuck here after. Yeah. I was exploring Shirukala Cave at Minori Sea and an apple fell on my head. Then after it fell on the ground, it started attacking me. Thankfully, I had my slugma scared away. What a mean apple. Talking about an applin. Imagine if like Generation 9 stuff was in here. That'd be crazy. Are you a fellow fishing enthusiast like me? Wow, then you need this. I'm just now getting the good run. It's crazy. I wanted to explore Valor Mountain, but now I'm stuck here. Hopefully things clear up soon. Actually, should I heal up? I'm already healed. Okay, so we went up there, went off to the left, went to the Pokemon Center, check that building down below. Adam's here. There's a cut tree right there. I don't have anybody with cut on me right now, but that's TM, so I'm gonna go and get it. And I guarantee you that this TM is not gonna be worth it. I just have the hunch. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. I just don't have the hunch that it's gonna be anything worth my time. I can feel it. Can Rattata learn cut? Do you have cut on you? You do not, but I know my Meowth did. Oh, I'm getting depressed looking at this box. I can't believe I lost that throw. Throw is so good for us. And what's crazier is that, like, that's the first time I was using a throw. And I'm pretty sure I said that. Like, that was the first time I was using him. So good. So fucking good. So much so that if we lose the Nuzlocke, I have no problems taking that boy out, throwing him back on the team, and using him again. Because he's really fucking good. That's actually... It's not a bad team. It's actually relatively good. I don't know what can learn Hex outside of like ghost types. So it's probably a very situational TM. But Hex is better than Venoshock because Venoshock only does double damage if the target is poison, whereas Hex does double damage if anything is statused. This place, it reminds me so much of my home. She's been here, hasn't she? Celine? Who's Celine? There's an old teacher of mine. Haven't seen her in quite some time now. Don't worry about it. What's going on? I think it's only right if you look at it yourself. They really weren't kidding. That's a lot of Zen ships. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a lot of manpower. I mean, I could kick at least 6 asses before I went down, but I think there's a lot more asses on that ship than 6, Saki. Only been here over half a day. It's only been over half a day. How'd they form so many ships so quickly? That part's easy to figure out, I think. Teams that must have already had a presence on the island. Whether that was known or not is another story. There's only one place I could think of that could maybe hold something like that. There's an island east here that's suddenly been surrounded by bad weather and whirlpools. We haven't been able to thoroughly search it because our ships aren't able to handle the rough waters. Perhaps a few modifications are in order. Modifications, you say? Hey, bada bing, bada boom. I'd do it for you, but don't even worry about it. Pardon? What's hard to understand? You got the ship, I got the modifications. You show me where, you pay me, or yes, you pay me, and forget about it. Forget about it, yeah. She wants you to follow her, by the way. Goodness, alright, well, I guess I'll follow her. That energy is something else, not sure if I can keep it up with it. You'll get used to it. Yeah, this whole story bit is completely fucking different. It's probably not different in the sense of, like, the overall grand scheme of what we're supposed to do, but it's different in terms of a lot of the small shit that we have to go through. You know, something tells me he won't get used to it. Sake can be an acquired taste. Taking that into account, I guess I should go make sure Sake doesn't bite his head off. Ciao. I am the highest priority target at this point. I think I should surrender myself to them. What? I have a strong feeling that if I surrendered, this will all end. I'm willing to make that sacrifice if it means everyone gets out unharmed. But what about you? You count towards that too. Adam's right. Don't be ridiculous. But besides, surrendering yourself would be a spit in the face to Razorplane's mother. Her sacrifice was just as much for Razorplane as it was for you, and the rest of us too. To just disregard her wish would be foolish and supremely disrespectful. I don't want to hear anything about this again, you hear? Agreed. You guys are 100% correct. I'm so sorry I even suggested such a thing. I just want my friends to be okay. That's all. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to head back home. Same, but that's not really saying much coming from me. Maybe we should head back and formulate some sort of plan? Yeah, I think that's for the best. Alright guys, let's head back for now. You know, it's one of those things that she suggested it. Not thinking about it 100%, like what happened before, but it's one of those things you don't want that type of thing to eat at them alive. But who knows? And I think whatever happens after this is probably where we're going to stop the video for today. Teams that never knows when to quit. If my old friend was here, he'd just attack them head on, then lose because fighting them is stupid. I don't know what to think anymore. This has somehow gotten even more perilous than Black Steeple Castle. At least we could escape Black Steeple. This is something we can't just avoid. Adam, you always know how to hit us with harsh truth. And I wonder what the eldest would say in this situation. Sometimes I really, really miss her guidance. She always knew what to do. Aya seems to be lost in thought. Talk to her? Yeah. Appleberry mousse cake. What you thinking about? Appleberry mousse cake. Huh? What? Apple mousse turnover? What? Someone was lost in thought. Oh, huh? Sorry. I was lost in thought. I was thinking about this entire situation, and mostly just about Nim. Things were going so well. Too well, honestly. Us arriving on Terajuma in the way that we did. This must be some sort of trial. Trial? What happened to Nim wasn't normal. To turn into stone like that, I've never seen it before. Nor have I heard of such a phenomenon. I know we've said it so many times, but what do we even do? I just don't know. I refuse to just let this go, and I won't sit around and wait for Team Zen to go on their rampage. But thanks to you guys waking me up, I refuse to give up either. So what do? We fight back. We save our friend, and we drive Team Zen out. I'm sure none of us are willing just to sit around and wait either. Hell no. I'm not letting any of this go down without a fight. Same, I'm not allowing them to hurt Nim either. If it weren't for Nim, we would be 3 flat pancakes at Black Steeple. She came through for us, and now I think it's time we repay the favor. Let's do it. Let's take the Terajuma trial. Terajuma trial? It's a tradition new trainers from Terajuma go through in order to leave the island and take on the League. Trainers would explore Terajuma and collect the relics as the proof of their expedition. Yeah, we'll need those relics to open the door to Valor Mountain. Not only will we gather those, but we will get stronger in the process. We have 30 days. We can do this. Such strange tradition. I wonder if Sheridan has anything similar. Either way, I'm in. Sounds good to me. Yes, I'm all for it as well. Thinking of Nim being their captive makes me feel so disgusted. I'm determined to become stronger and save her. I'll let Crawley know then. We can begin our journey in the morning. Let's settle the score between us and Team Zen once and for all. Church of Theolia. Very curious, isn't it, Lady Angie? These newcomers seem to be connected to the goons on the coast. These children, so they are the ones who emerged spontaneously by the shipyard. Their sudden presence intrigues me. It seems like they have decided to take on the Terajuma trial, which means eventually they will make their way here. I see. Perhaps it's fate then. Lord Arceus is blessing us with an opportunity. Sarah, observe them more thoroughly. I wish to know more about them. Very well, Lady Angie. I shall begin my reconnaissance at once. Oh? Lady Angie? Looks like our little friends won't have a smooth first trial after all. Team Zen is on their way to the Sky Relic as well. Who will be the victor? Time will tell. September 2nd, A Trial of Hope. It's way past that. Okay, but that's going to be pretty much where we wrap this episode up. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button down below because it'd be really appreciated. Yeah, pretty story heavy episode. Probably going to be the case in the next one as well, which I think I'll do the next one and then I'm going fuck to bed. So if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.